Hey guys, doing a deck profile for you guys. It's a bit of a hybrid mixed rogue deck. It is a Kozmo Aroma deck. It's one of my funky creations that I came up with maybe 3 to 4 months ago. Just wanted something different to play. So I won't waste your time, I'll get straight to it. Alright, so we've got 3 Aroma Jar. Aroma Jar is going to be responsible for life gain, which is going to be very important in this deck. You get 500 life points every end phase. Three of the Aroma Kananga. She is going to be awesome for making your opponent's monsters lose attack and defense points whenever you gain life points, and also sending one spell or trap card that your opponent controls back to the hand. So getting rid of some of that back row to open up some of your plays. Two Aramage Rosemary. You could possibly run 2 of these or 3 of these, just depending on your decision. She's awesome for when you gain life points. You're going to be able to change battle position of your opponent's monster. Also, they cannot activate their card effects until the end of the damage step, whenever your life points are higher. Two Aramage Bergamot. I like this guy. Strong beat stick. 1 tribute summon in order to bring him out. He gains attack points whenever you gain life points, and does piercing damage to your opponent whenever you have higher life points than your opponent. And I've got 1 Jasmine. You could possibly run 2 of these. I've only got 1 copy, but 2 is definitely an option. I'm only running 1 because it's literally a deck that I just put together with what I had, so I didn't want to spend any extra money. So this is purely a deck of cards I put together out of Clash of Rebellions and a few other sets. Next, for the Kozmo side of things, 2 Forerunners. Forerunner's going to be excellent. He's got 2,800 attack points. He can get over a lot of big monsters, a lot of big problems for you. And then you also gain life points every standby phase with this guy. So an extra 1,000 life points doesn't hurt. With this deck, life point gain is very critical. So 2 Forerunners. Also on the Kozmo side of things, I'm running 1 of each of the witches. 1 Wicked Witch, 1 Good Witch. Wicked Witch has the option of protecting herself from being destroyed once per turn. So you can pay 1,000 life points, and then she can't be destroyed by battle or card effect once during that turn. Also, I mean, a good beat stick. This deck doesn't have super powerful monsters, so 4 stars, 1,900 attack ain't bad. And Wicked Witch, just another 4-star beat stick. With her, you can change 1 face-up monster that your opponent controls into face-down defense position by paying 500 life points, which could be crucial because you might want to get over something that's a little bit bigger, but it's in attack position, and not a lot of monsters have super high defense these days. So 1 of each of those, good cards. And I run 1 Slip Rider. Slip Rider is excellent because it's got Mystical Space Typhoon built into it. When it's summoned, you can go ahead and zap one of your opponent's spell or trap cards on the field. And also, if you've got this in your hand, you can banish either Wicked Witch or Good Witch in order to bring him out. Also, when he's destroyed, you can special summon a level 4 lower Kozmo monster from your deck, so that you can bring Wicked Witch or Good Witch out whenever it's destroyed. And on to some of the random cards in here. They are random, but I mean, they've got good effects. Got 1 Prediction Princess Coin Norma, flip effect monster, level 3. You use her in order to special summon a face down defense position flip monster. So a lot of the Prediction Princess stuff is used for the ritual summon of their boss monster, which we will not be running in this deck. In her place, Pot of the Forbidden. excellent effect. It's got a lot of good effects. When you flip it, you can either draw 2 cards, return all spell and trap cards on the field to the hand, destroy all monsters your opponent controls, or shuffle 1 card from your opponent's hand into the deck. So, really good monster. Big defense, decent attack if you have to attack with him, but most of the time I just use him for field destruction. The Lava Golem. For the guys that like to do burn damage, Lava Golem, tribute 2 of your opponent's monsters. They lose 1,000 life points every standby phase. So it's the ultimate insult. You're gaining life points every turn. Ridiculous amount of life points if you get all your monsters out, and they're going to be taking life point burn damage. So Lava Golem, awesome for getting rid of your opponent's monsters and for making them lose life points. One guy that I like, Red Eye's Archfiend of Lightning. I run him, just 1 copy of him, because he does field destruction. If your opponent has a monster whose defense is less than his attack, he wipes out all of them, and he can do this once per turn. Not once per duel, but once per turn. So every turn, you're wiping the board. On to the spell cards. 2 Aroma Garden. Aroma Garden is going to be excellent for gaining life points. Gain 500 life points every time, every turn, as long as you control an Aroma or Arrow Mage monster on the field. If one of those monsters leaves the field, you gain 1,000 life points. 2 Monster Reincarnation, just so then I can return Aroma Jar back to my hand, set it face down, so then its flip effect can be activated, which, by the way, forgot to mention with Aroma Jar. It's good for stalling your opponents because it can't be destroyed by battle, so they're going to have to gain, they're going to have to get some kind of a field destruction card or some kind of card effect in order to destroy Aroma Jar. So it's good for protecting your life points. 2 Backup Rider, just to give those monsters an extra 1,500 attack if you need to get over something bigger than your current monsters. Psychic Blade, because, well, you're going to have a lot of life points with this deck, so you can pay up to 2,000 life points in increments of 100 life points in order to equip it to a monster, and that monster gains those life points in the form of attack points. 1 Enemy Controller, just so then you can basically change the battle position of one of your opponent's monsters, or you can tribute one of your monsters and take control of it. Swords of Revealing Light, just to buy you some time, in case you don't have the perfect setup first turn. Two Dried Winds, just because for its basic effect, you can target a face-up monster that your opponent controls and destroy it if you gain life points. That's the effect that I use it for the most. You can also pay life points in order to destroy some of your opponent's monsters. That part I don't do as much, but it is another good effect. The reason why I don't use that effect as much is because I have the Archfiend of Lightning and other methods of getting rid of your opponent's monsters without paying the life points. But like I said, in this deck you're going to gain life points. Paying life points isn't really going to hurt you too bad. 2 Humid Winds, just to sustain life points. If your life points end up lower than your opponent somehow, you gain 500 life points every single turn. You can use that effect, and also in addition, you can pay 1,000 life points in order to add an Aroma or Arrow Mage monster to your hand. These 2 traps, you could run 3 of each potentially, but I just wouldn't want to clog the deck with them. You definitely want to see at least both of these once. So possibly could move that up to 3. Call of the Haunted, mainly have that in there to bring out either one of the level 4 beat sticks, or to bring out one of the Kozmo Forerunners from your graveyard. Side effects, it'll allow you to get cards. Well, your opponent will be able to draw cards up to 3 cards. You gain 2,000 life points every time they do that. Draining Shield, negate an attack, gain life points equal to that. Dark Bribe to negate a spell or trap card activation. Mirror Force, Grand Horn of Heaven to negate a summon, and Secret Blast. So that's the deck there. You can run an extra deck if you choose. Just with whatever you've got, you can run things like Dark Rebellion, Xyz Dragon, or, you know, Castell, got Cowboy, whatever you've got. Rank 4s are great. You also have the rank 3 options as well. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Like the video so that I know that you guys are watching and that you guys want to see more of these crazy casual deck profiles. That is all that I've got for the day. Hope you guys enjoy your day. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to seeing you guys some more and putting out more content for you.